Hello students, I'm Javian Nehal Mittal and your topic for today is power of judicial review. So we are going to understand what is judicial review and what are the powers of judicial review through this PPT. So let's first understand the meaning that is there for judicial review. Judicial review has been recognized as a necessity and a basic requirement for the construction of an advanced civilization to safeguard the liberty and the rights of the citizen. The power of judicial review in India is significantly vested upon the High Courts and the Supreme Court of India. Judicial review is the court's power to review the actions of other branches of government, especially the court's power to deem invalid actions exercised by the legislative and the executive as unconstitutional. So, if we speak broadly, judicial review in India deals with judicial review of legislative actions, judicial review of administrative actions, and judicial review of judicial actions. Over here, we will understand what is the judicial review related to the administrative actions. The judicial review ensures the legality of the administrative actions. Now, the doctrine of ultra vires is the basic structure of administrative law, and it is considered as the foundation of judicial review to control actions of the administration. Ultra vires refers to the actions which is made in excessive manner or outside the ambit of the acting party. Generally, the grounds for judicial review in India is jurisdictional error, irrationality, procedural impropriety, proportionality, legitimate expectation. Now, the term jurisdiction means the power to decide. There might be a lack of jurisdiction, excess of jurisdiction, or abuse of jurisdiction. The court may reject an administrative action on the ground of ultra vires in all these three situations. If we talk about irrationality, it is general established principle is that the discretionary power conferred off on an administrative authority should be exercised reasonably. A decision of an administrative authority can be held to be unreasonable if it is so outrageous in its defiance of logic or prevalent moral standards that no reasonable person who had applied his mind to the subject could have arrived at it. Now, procedural impropriety. It is a failure to comply with the laid down procedures. Procedural impropriety is to cover two areas which are failure to observe rules given in statute and to observe the basic common law rule of justice. Proportionality. So, proportionality means that the concerned administrative action should not be more forceful than it requires to be. The principle of proportionality implies that the court has to necessarily go into the advantages and disadvantages of the action called into question. Unless that so called administrative action is advantageous in the public interest, such an action cannot be upheld. The doctrine tries to balance the means with ends. Now, legitimate expectations. So, this doctrine serves as a ground of judicial review to protect the interest when a public authority resents from a representation made to a person. A legitimate expectation arises in the mind of the complainant who has been led to understand expressly or impliedly that certain procedures will be followed in reaching a decision. So the expectation has a very reasonable basis. So this doctrine has evolved to give relief to the persons who have been wronged because of the violation of their legitimate expectation and have not been able to justify their claims on the basis of law. Now the remedies are five type of writs are available for judicial review of administrative actions that are given under Article 32 and Article 226 of the Constitution of India. These are habeas corpus, mandamus, quo warranto, prohibition, and certiorari. So, in conclusion, we can say that the judicial review of administrative action is, in a sense, the heart of administrative law, and it is an excellent way of inquiring into the legal competencies of a public authority. Judicial review is considered to be the basic feature of our constitution. With the tremendous increase in the powers of the administrative authorities, judicial review has become an important area of administrative law. The main purpose of judicial review is to protect the interest of its citizen from the excessive powers or illegal actions of the administrative authorities. That's all. Thank you so much.